hour late due to map issues.
Down right now. Hello again.
You can check the forest.
That sounds like I don't have enough time for that. Dude.
Look, maybe you have some kind of place.
Thank you, Ernest.
We have the ladder for the archives again today, if you don't mind.
I made a point not to.
The ladder for the
Why?
Thank you.
I'm spite. It's a long story.
The platter, the pancakes.
Here's your waters.
Pancakes, optional, more just the snacks for the team in the archives again.
Thank you very much. Well, now I've got to figure out what to do with. Yes. So,
My heart will always feel forever warm. But I can show you now a bit of the. I can show you a bit of that front area outside the gate now, if you wish.
Sometimes it's
Let's go.
you aren't exactly sure to the specifics, but whatever.
Oh yeah, and I can probably show you the bathhouse in a minute.
Busy past couple days, as far as I know.
Hello.
How's your day?
Oh. No. It's all nightmares, so I'm actually good.
So that's the agenda for
I could
today,
put my
Wednesday,
hands
then.
on somebody and just say that.
Flax,
we have a great
well, the
future.
demon wants a soul again
Shut up.
because we had
Okay.
yes,
I'll go do
we
it.
had a bit of an incident with a mushroom earlier.
I'll go do it now.
Hey, is it?
The mushroom.
Hey, is our bread still stinky?
Oh, hey! They got that door open over there.
Good day.
We used to call them Crusades to make it sound better, where I'm from.
God, this guy's just everywhere, isn't he?
He's not wrong.
He's always in the way.
Well, since that door closes that way, I guess we're inside now.
The farmer.
Yeah, we're in now.
So,
I'll get some water.
What's the shot?
And
I believe.
Damn it, I tried.
what drink do you like?
Should be around town, so
I guess I need my drink.
anything. Probably.
Outside. Excuse me.
They want an animal.
Yeah, we probably should have horses in here.
They want a surprise.
Watch out.
Stick.
That one.
Hey, you, incredibly tall person. You know where those nice spells?
Incredibly top.
The door to our house is stuck. We can't get in. I was hoping to see Lawrence or Miss Adagio about it. But are they in?
Sadly, I don't know how.
We love casting.
Alright, that's fine. Yeah.
If you're speaking, I can't hear you. You may be gesturing with your hands.
It is good to see you too, Jim.
Just put it on my tab, Lawrence.
Why are you... Why are you stuck in a flying pumpkin?
We tap. We usually drink.
Sorry about that. I had something in my throat.
Excuse
What's
me.
your dog?
Lawrence is in the tavern. I suspect Adagio's downstairs, but I've not actually seen her in person yet.
What the fuck would this taste like?
This
Alright.
uniform is rather
Hans, this is Pumato. Pumato here has been an absolute wonderful friend of mine.
slightly better.
And we've joined, we've made squat.
I think that the
I mean, is the door just jammed?
I would say commander.
Yeah, you know, that's going to get you in so much trouble.
green, does it?
I do believe that.
She's a shadow spirit.
Yeah, what are you commanding in there?
Ground beef. How about one with 2 legs? That's lean beef.
most people like to put
Johnetal?
copious amounts of toppings on their
Adagio?
burgers.
So, is your door just
What can you put on a burger?
jammed, or?
It just won't open.
Onions,
The door to our house won't open whatsoever, so we
Have you tried
either-
closing it and opening it again?
It won't even open for it to close. It's stuck. Door stuck.
Have you tried closing the door while it's closed and then opening the door after it's closed?
No, just
Door
no,
stuck.
just
Door stuck. Please.
Ladder, door
Thank
stuck.
you.
Ladder won't. Ladder
you
won't
tried
work
entering through
either,
the
so
window?
we can't get into our house. I can't get into my room, and Maury can't.
Just break
climb
down the door.
into his loft.
Easy.
Have you tried the window, or have you tried going in backwards?
I don't want to break their window just to get in.
I have a brick you commit. Oh, okay, never mind.
It's
I was gonna
fine.
say I have a
Have you
brick you
tried
could borrow,
simply-
but
If you tried simply
eventually
overcoming
fix
the
itself, I
skill
guess.
issue,
It'll eventually fix itself, like things always happen.
I'll get Trinket on it once she's back in. Once she's awake for the day.
But anyways, yeah. Door stuck.
door stuck.
Door stuck.
Door stuck.
1 second.
I had a strange dream that all the doors in town weren't working.
Now just ours, because every other door works except ours.
That's inconvenient.
All the tavern doors work. The church doors, the graveyard, the market stalls, they all work. Except for the Mousekowitz home.
That is unfortunate.
I wonder if the ladder in here works.
There's a ladder in
The
here?
ladders we used to work up here?
Oh yes, they fixed the ladder.
Ladders don't work?
I think there's only one ladder that works.
Which one was that?
Which? Oh, the one down there.
Oh, the big one.
The one to the top floor, the top shelves.
Oh, it does work. Look at that.
Glad to see everyone's got so much energy today.
Magic.
Heard there was another group sent to collect keystone fragments. I wonder how many they found. Or if they got nearly as dirty in the process as I did.
Who would have sent another group?
I'm unsure.
What else
One moment, however.
needs to be gathered?
I do not know. We have the keystones.
Do we?
Where'd Termina go? Termina got the rest of them. Alongside Trinket yesterday. Though Termina seems to have disappeared.
She was just.
They went around a corner. I think they're looking for a book or something.
I found like one of them, I think.
It's quite funny. It's very useful. What are you talking about? Why would you deny someone their right to turn invisible?
Just jump scaring people.
We are being our natural selves. Are you trying to restrain us? Are you trying to control us?
Why would
Pure
never do
chaos
anything of the
incarnate.
sort?
Uh-huh. Your words speak otherwise.
Oh, there she is.
There she is.
I'm normal. What's wrong?
You're normal. What? Your what hurts?
What's
You're
wrong?
normal?
I'm normal.
What's wrong? Why am I being referenced?
We were looking for you because you have the keystones, correct?
Hopefully.
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 I see.
Hopefully.
What do you mean?
We'll see, like, we don't actually know if they're 100% the keystones yet. We're working on, like, a super strong assumption because we were told that you would just kind of know when you see them. And that was the best description that we got of them. She takes... Well, they weren't keys. They were, like, stone fragments. And then they get put together to make the key, apparently. She reaches into her little satchel bag and puts out these, like, 5 little sparkly gemstones that kind of range from, like, a very pale red to very pale blue. Like, we were told they'd be shiny and, like, anywhere from metal or crystalline, kind of spacey, starry.
Where were these found?
In the forest. Kind of just around the place.
Just randomly spread through, alright?
Basically, we were just told to look in the forest. No specific
Are these the
locations,
star
no
shards?
nothing. Hopefully.
Does anybody else know about the star shards or has came into contact with any of them?
There was Hana. It was just you and I and Hana for the most part.
I believe so.
Okay.
Is there something we should know?
No, I just remember it sounding like they were important. And so I was just making sure that we have collected all of them and nobody had pocketed any.
Gotcha. We think we have all of them. We were told there could be like 4 to 6 approximately. So hopefully 5 is all of them.
I don't even know the exact numbers. All right.
We do not.
Oh.
How about we take the average and, you know, assume 5?
We're hoping it's 5.
Has I kind of loathe to bring this up, but has anybody spoken with Elliot?
How recently?
No.
I haven't even seen him in a while.
He's the adventurer who wears red, skeleton bones on the outside, horns, 2 rapiers.
Not
Acts like a
ringing a
pirate.
bell.
I talked to him a couple days ago. He's got something he's planning. He tried to get me to sign in on it.
Oh. Well, that could be an issue.
I think the last time I saw Elliot was with all the fish people.
I remember.
Yeah, I remember seeing him getting all freaked out about all the
telling
mermaids.
me a warning. She gave me a warning that there were people poking holes in the walls, and Elliot was one of them.
Yeah.
So
He-
if he's
prodding
recruiting
for a
people,
way to
then he's
get out.
Yeah,
We
he
should probably keep
wants
a
out of
closer
here
eye on him.
bad. And thinks he's figured out a way.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's,
Oh, boy.
he's just aggravating and making the things worse. If him poking a hole, or if not him, but if poking a hole in the wall resulted in that thing coming through, that was just a small one, according to Shiva.
Aye.
If the
Didn't we see a
holes get
larger
any
one over the
bigger-
wall?
Over the
I'm
wall?
unaware of anything like that.
I don't remember seeing
may have been
anything
mistaken.
over the wall.
It was more of a rumor.
One that came out of the rock face.
We were informed of larger ones on the other side.
Although that one was a small one, apparently.
Well, that was a small one? Okay.
Yeah, apparently
That
a
was a
huge
smaller one because
one
the
did
hole that
appear
was
over the
poked
wall
through the wall was
around the
sure they
same
don't
time I got
misplaced.
teleported to it.
If the holes get bigger,
For
Hunter and I saw it.
so I know just how freaked out I need to be.
So
We're
that's
not
why I'm
talking
saying keep
the
a
wooden
closer eye on
palisade wall. We're
Elliot.
talking the big stone wall, right?
The rocks.
The big.
The natural formations,
Those
yes.
things are that big. I better work on, you know, larger explosives.
So long as you stay out of their spotlights, you should not be seen. Do not worry about that.
Specifically, Miss Shiva told me that there were 2 individuals that were most responsible. Elliot, or rather, a boy dressed in red with bones on the outside, and a girl dressed in pink with animal ears.
Which wasn't her.
That's 2, which wasn't her. There are 2 girls that fit that description.
Understood. So it is not Mochi.
So we don't know. So
Do we?
if it's not Mochi,
It sounds like it.
then we have to interrogate Hana.
Yeah, it's,
When
it's
Elliot was
definitely
talking to me,
With the wall until
small.
after that.
he didn't make mention of anyone else.
They were working separately. Individual attempts.
I will go greet
Brilliant.
guests. Let me
But
know if I miss
still-
anything, alright? I'm pretty up to date.
So now it's just not just one person landing on a bad idea, it's multiple people landing on the same bad idea.
Books.
Mhm.
Looking for
I can't
spells.
see anyone. These books are in the way. One second. Let me just.
Well, just sit
There
on
we
them.
go. Wind magic.
Use them as the chair.
Helpful. I've learned how to
I
levitate.
still need to figure out magic.
Magic is interesting.
They can be finicky.
I know Hana has been
So if it
helping
wasn't-
Elliot with his airship thing, but she was also helping us, like, find the key fragments.
It could be that she's
So-
unaware that she was partly responsible. All I'm doing is relaying the words that Shiva told me. That the Fae are very angry at the little June bugs that keep poking holes into the cage. And there are two specific June bugs that are responsible, which is the girl in pink with the animal ears and the boy in red with his bones on the outside.
The girl in pink with the.
When did you hear about this?
Shortly after the shortly after the people were attacked, taken from beyond the wall, and the first time we were attacked by that shadow titan thingy, the spotlights. After that one,
After the large group was there.
Yes, there was. I believe it was because the blind girl, Polka, was lost out in the woods and I went to go find her. She just happened to have been with Shiva at that moment, and so she handed it off to me, Polka off to me, and said that, told me about that.
A diggly do.
I think if it was only after that point, it is possible they were referring to me.
Yes. I'm sure that you're random.
Because
were you?
Anyway, continuing on from the third. Oh, okay.
I only
trying to get Lyriel out, weren't you?
tried to stab the wall once to help other people after
Before.
someone was already taken. But
Apparently, this was
I am
before
the one who
entire
brought
incident.
people there.
Yeah.
Apparently, the whole
It
the
still
poking
wasn't
of the
you.
holes were far before everybody was brought to the walls. It was an accumulated effort over time. So if
you
Elliot was the
heard
one
about it
poking
after
holes
the
in the
fact,
wall,
but they made it clear that the problem started before then.
Yeah,
they mostly
you
said
aren't the
that
one
it was
they were talking
the
about.
result of. The way they
I can pretty much say that
explained it was
certainly.
that it kind of sounded like the wall was being chipped away little by little. It couldn't have been just that one specific moment. But thank you for, speaking up about it.
Forthcoming.
Okay.
Hello? Hey?
You okay?
Oh.
I heard that there was a ritual cast down here.
Was there?
Wait, what?
Some freaks up there were casting a spell. I was trying to stop them, but I got evicted from the world before I could do anything about it.
I didn't.
I
didn't hear
haven't
anything.
heard anything about it.
Yeah, the folks
I
that were
heard
up here.
words, but I thought they.
Yeah,
I heard
let me
words, but
see.
I thought they were just.
Would you like some help looking for him?
Uh-oh.
She's fast.
God fucking damn it.
Would come
Those
into someone
little
else's
fuckwits
building
started
and
getting
cast
into
a
magic.
ritual.
Fucking don't understand. I'm gonna fucking beat people. Okay, so earlier there were these two little chuckle nuts wearing like gray robes that came into town, clacking coconuts together and saying they were on top of a summoned horse.
The short little guys.
Yeah, those chuckle fucks. The ones that claim to have locked all the doors for like those few minutes. Yeah, those chuckle fucks.
Door stuck.
I see.
Are they around
It's
still?
frustrating.
If that's the case, then they're probably the ones that stole the keys to my house.
Well, that's rather rude.
They're already on my shit list, and I've known them for like a cumulative 5 minutes. So.
Hello.
No, this is important. I hate to interrupt this, but this is kind of important, Mo.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What happened to you?
Are you okay?
This has been like this for the past couple days. It's just now finally being noticed.
Well, I've been a good little preoccupied for the past couple of days, so...
No, I mean, like, everybody is just now noticing for the first time. Because it wasn't visually here, if you would. But...
Alright.
Yeah, I was there when I was explaining.
This happened during the whole wall thing, you know, and when I got really pissed off. Remember when I was, like, really pissed?
You're being distracted.
That happened. The knife thing, but this is kind of important, Mo.
We have I have questions, Moy.
You know the vision that you've seen? He had the exact same thing about his god.
Did your god also get eaten by 3 snakes?
What vision?
3 snakes?
I was taken to a dark room. I saw the snog, and then I heard my god say, "Help." That is what I witnessed.
I was having tea time with my god, and suddenly we were attacked by 1 snake. He fought it off, then 2, and then 3 snakes came along and ate him. And then I was evicted.
I wake up and, well, this is the first thing that happens.
I knew mine.
Just drop straight into the fire today.
Because mine was supposedly, it looked like it at least.
It was very big.
God,
they were very big snakes.
Also, hello, Johnetal. Something happening here.
The snogs are very and mine was Lily. Lily.
Yes, and he had a vision about Lily being eaten by the fog too.
She can't cast magic
Lily.
anymore.
Yes, the one riding the goose. Yes.
Have you been able to commune with
Have you seen her since?
No, it's been stabbed.
No.
I thought it was.
I can't quite tell if they know if they're related or anything.
Point in a direction in which multiple people are.
I can't tell if they're related, but there is a fairy that I can see flying around him that nobody else seems to be able to see for some
I'm not able to
reason.
commune with Soul Invictus either.
I have 2 strains of magic. I have death.
I can't quite tell if it's her or just someone who looks a little similar. It's like hazy, as a fade illusion might be.
I suppose
Well, it's been handled.
I can
be careful of the books.
You're double miking.
Double miking.
Whatever that means.
So
be careful of the books.
Okay. So I have questions about this other side because
A couple of days ago, right before,
I'm not the one that's knowledgeable on this.
right before Taurus.
We can tell you quite a bit. I'm pretty sure a lot of us here might know about it now because you said you translated the notes talking about it, didn't you? And
he died.
Which one?
Specifically.
But he's asking about the other side. He already heard about the notes, by the way. So that's why I'm willing to talk because he heard about it.
Send you a copy.
Yeah.
We've been doing some work with it recently.
Okay, what do these notes say?
Yesterday morning.
Essentially, it's mostly about the giants and the mechanics that we've had for them. But essentially, they've been seen before.
Yesterday morning.
They appear more often when there's larger gatherings of souls, larger gatherings of people. They're more likely to be summoned.
I didn't know that part. That part was not relayed to me on my sheet. That right there lines up perfectly with my theory.
He shows you
What does this have to do with the snakes?
He shows you a sketch of what
have anything to do with the
snakes? So the snake fog essentially is the corruption. They've worked together in the past. I've heard of I've heard some talk about Ako's vision of them fighting together against a large army. Correct?
Yes. In fact, it was the corruption and the Titans. By the way, the one that we saw is not a big one. That's like a small one compared to
I saw one this morning.
It needed the power.
But the corruption and the Titans were assaulting the city that I was having visions of, and the Fae and the mortals were working together to fight it off and failed. And I watched them literally imprison them. Inside the walls around us are a giant fucking cage for the Titans, essentially.
Hold on. So okay. So
I don't
Okay, next
understand
thing.
much about these
But
creatures. I'm
the
good.
walls are the main. But you know.
So next thing, this
You
city,
well, Pine?
this city that you're prophesying of, is this the city that
You well?
supposedly was where this caldera is?
Yeah. Snog, whatever.
Correct.
Just sitting down.
I've been having visions of it for
Okay.
a very long time now.
Run into
Next thing, yes,
That's what he's referring to. This valley. It's a caldera.
This region.
Just
yeah.
interesting thing happened to me.
Yeah, that is the technical
that,
term. I still just
okay,
like calling
so-
it a crater.
Being informed
We
of.
saw the
Essentially, when I was looking at the pond
and
out
a bunch of other
outside
saw
the
this. I don't know.
inn,
This
I saw
the fear.
This
You do know me,
it
for a
involved
split second. It was a little hard to
exactly feed on.
fully
I do know
see
you.
or anything,
and
but
things escalated quickly from
my reflection kind of changed into a malformed version of me.
It just
At least I think so.
yes,
it
Looking good, by the way.
And apparently now,
I've been trying to
whenever
keep
Akko
this
looks at me, there's
expedition a little bit under wraps because of the whole mechanic.
essentially
of them
two of me
being
layered
summoned,
over each
the more
other.
of us go to face them.
My deity,
Apparently.
but I don't
Yeah.
that
Essentially, this can't be a whole thing where it's like a whole town
So,
issue
I don't
because
know.
they literally like
was the only one.
respond
No ideas
to
either,
large
but that
numbers, including even just smaller large numbers.
sounds
but-
pretty freaking disturbing.
Yes.
The most important things to note from there,
Not exactly
they cannot
fun.
see you unless you are within their light. So if you avoid that, you're invisible to them.
believe of other gods.
That makes a lot of sense.
Be
I didn't.
benevolent.
That makes a lot of sense because when I was in there, I was chasing Akami for a long time, and I was chasing her for literally weeks on end, and nothing was happening at all. I could see them every once in a while,
I didn't know
but
there
none of
was
them were
a
approaching me at
little
all. But
underground thing here.
as I was shouting out
Yeah,
to
this
Akami,
is
I was starting to get
new to
closer.
me as well.
I kind of saw a light from behind me, and then I got grabbed, and
Something
then
that happens comes
you
to us
know.
all.
So
Mochi at one point was trying to find you.
To join in for a meeting.
Yeah, they can phase out and end. They do not have legs. They are bound to the places where they start. So the one at the wall, that one is the guardian of sorts. But there are some other larger ones that seem to be able to roam.
I mean, there's been some news.
I didn't know
Because even when I was smack dab in the middle of one of their legs, they still could do not touch
happened
the
for a few days now.
At least it seemed that way.
Okay,
I think I'm
Interesting.
maybe they
I
can
love
only
that to know.
focus on one thing at a time.
Did you get
But
that?
next
When
point.
Poco was still staying there.
So today, involving the purple and blue mushroom.
Didn't do shit.
I'm having trouble parsing. Give me just one moment. Let me cast a spell. This will help us.
To take down one of the civilizations.
I cast the spell of earmuffs.
our assumptions were right.
Okay.
The members of the order
I see.
had assumed that the two
A very valuable spell, I'm sure.
and it won't hurt us.
Yes.
It's symbiotic, more like a-
floating over this way. Okay.
This morning,
when it comes
Would
to
you mind if I take
people
them?
specific.
the
Symbiotic. I don't think there's
basically
symbiotic in any other situation. Exactly. Like enemy of my enemy is my friend, kind of thing. Basically.
Okay, you're now a proud owner of the Iron Monkey NFT.
Did I do anything?
The monkey of the gods!
No, it's weird. It's weird.
It's called a tired monkey. You know, if you
Tired
flip
monkey.
it to someone, you'll get even more money.
Hello.
Or lemon.
Anna, can I borrow you for a moment?
Perfect.
Not that I need any more,
Sure,
but
what do you need?
Just
I suppose.
Hello. Okay.
Oh, this lemon is so sour.
Thought I was broken.
Yes.
so kind of an odd random question. Have you been poking at or digging at the walls around Sundial by any chance?
The walls? No.
Okay, I just put it in my
So-
bag then.
Some of the Fae are going around fairly angry because someone has been poking at the walls, digging holes, and the only description they're giving is
We would have to have someone with
dressed in pink with animal ears. And why your name has come up.
Certainly isn't me, but that could also be Mochi. But I don't know why Mochi would do such a thing either.
Yeah, and we've talked to Mochi. Mochi doesn't have any idea what they're talking about either. So
I am genuinely baffled. I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm Simon.
figure at the very least you should know what's being said, just as a heads up.
Because like I really don't want to water. I really don't like the water.
I don't know what you are, but this is my first time talking to you.
So in general at the moment,
Where exactly they're doing it?
Oh my god.
I don't.
Oh, I mean,
Just
yeah, I'm a bird.
No. Okay.
hearing the walls, and apparently this is what's triggered those giant Titan things that people are calling them to show up. So
This guy is pretty smart.
I would say avoid the outer walls for a while,
I know.
just to be safe.
Okay, thank
Hello,
you.
Mr. Best Friend Man, sir.
Ah, my nickname is Odin Folio, carry an
So
headphone
didn't mean to
for-
take you away for too long. But
That's fine. You're fine. It's not like, no, as long as you're not like accusing me of doing it, but like you're just informing me, so you're fine.
Mr. Flaw, best friend.
well, at this point, I'm getting
Odin Folio, carry an headphone
information passed on by someone that's passed on by someone. So
Kingdom.
I mean, technically,
I'll call you Mr. Von.
Sen isn't dressed in pink, but they are pink.
Close enough.
Hi, I'm Salin.
Maybe that's who they meant.
Would you mind repeating that?
I don't know.
You have quite a strong list.
I'm Saturn.
Third-hand info is never any good.
You can't fly. See, you need
But
wings like this.
like I said, I figured at least you should know.
It's better than nothing.
That's
Thank
not
you.
true, Mr. Wayne.
Sometimes it's almost worse.
Without wings sometimes.
Kind of feel like I'm spreading rumors.
I suppose it can be.
I can't swim.
It's hard for rumors to not spread here. It's just so small.
Very fast. I was like, she has such big fins.
So small, and for some reason, with some things, people feel like they need to keep secrets, and that just makes it worse.
Mr. Wayne.
Yeah.
So,
There's fewer people here, so like whenever someone, and you know, things don't happen all that often. So when they do happen, people feel the need to go tell everyone.
This
So
mermaid is floating. What are you talking about, Mr. Wayne?
alright, well,
She's not using magic.
in any case,
Fly after them.
be well.
Be free,
I'm
Odin.
gonna go.
thank you. You as well.
Okay, let me try and fly too, so I can tell Mr. Wayne.
See that reflection.
Okay.
Can we be friends?
Yes.
Oh god.
Gotcha. Again. I can understand being here.
I'll be okay.
All right. Again, if you ever need to
There he is.
I'm here.
Okay. I know. I'm sorry. I have to wait for you sometimes. Sliding down, sliding down, sliding down, sliding down, sliding down.
Tosin.
Fuck.
Hey, I can wait here. It's okay, I can
Pardon?
wait here.
Didn't mean to startle.
Maybe I'll wait here with you.
Alright. You guys don't wanna go? Would you like to help us find information on permanent freezing in the library?
On what?
Permanent freezing. We want to like make a cooling place for storage.
Library. Probably the best place to look. It's fairly crowded down there at the moment. Adagio and a bunch of others are down there. They may be semi-distracted.
Oh, Kazu will have to see them. If Bryant not come, I guess Kazu go check.
John, how you, man?
Alive? I think that's about the baseline I can maintain at the moment. You?
Alright. You wanna come sit over the chair with me, Mariana?
Sure.
You're in the library, you don't have to hide in a corner.
Here, we'll find a nice comfy spot.
Brian, if you could pass a message to Pip for me when you see him. I can't believe it's still the name for it. The Snog is still at the beach entrance.
It's
exit.
still at the beach. Oh boy. I'll send him a message. Did you need him
Thank
there?
you. Probably not the moment. I'm just trying to pass word. It's probably very bad.
Sorry to eavesdrop.
That's not good.
The fog is present right now?
The Snog, the snake in the fog.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's earlier. Time's weird here.
Pardon me.
Okay. A while ago, it was at the we went out into the forest because Pip and John went out. Yeah, morning. Pip and John went out. And me, Avon, and I forget his name, Fire Skeleton Man, went out to make sure that they weren't hurt. Long story short, found them. Then it showed up. Ran away. Apparently, some sort of crack started forming in the. Some cracks were heard as it bashed against something, and then it disappeared. I don't know. It's something you probably have to ask John, because apparently he saw something.
Funny nose, John?
Yes.
Okay, he's downstairs, so I will pester him on that. Good to know.
Yeah, no.
Excuse me, have you seen Moyi or Miss Adagio?
They are currently downstairs in the archive.
Oh, well, then I'll wait. Thank you very much. Good day.
Good day.
I wonder how patient he is.
I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the beach just to make sure no one else goes. The Fire Skeleton Man's over there right now.
Oh, he
no one
is.
goes through. Yes.
Julian went through it.
What?
Julian went through that archway. I was going to tell him, but he was too fast.
Small door that leads to a big door.
Well, there's a ladder behind the door. You know.
We should talk.
No, a book had just
I
gone
don't
by.
know.
That's all. A book flew by. This is becoming far more normal than it should as quickly as.
I'm gonna go.
Thank you for the food.
Mental breakdown, continue it.
Certainly.
Let's get a move on.
I gotta go.
Okay.
I don't know. I think we're supposed to meet at the gate.
I hate to keep you from your duties.
Excuse me, little thing of things. Excuse me. Oh,
I'm sorry.
I woke up really late.
You're
Did I miss the meeting?
no,
Please
they're
don't tell me I missed the meeting.
they're downstairs. There's about 15 different directions of conversation going at once. You've arrived at the perfect time.
Oh, awesome. I'll try to wrangle them in.
I'll be back. I have to go throw a pirate into a small hole somewheres and stomp on him for a bit. I'll be back.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's just an honor. There's no one within it.
Wait, how do I get down to the water? Stairs. Okay. Alright, now this is good. This is good. No shriekers, no squealers, no furballs, no long necks. This is great. This is going good. Definitely need the water though. That way.
You little shit, where are you? Any sign of Elliot?
Worrying.
Not yet.
If you see him, stick him somewhere, put a large boulder on him so he can't do anything for a bit.
Knowing Elliot, that sounds probably correct.
Are there people out there?
There could be, but
yeah. There was a sighting of the giant, fog snake. Oh.
Yeah. No, I was here. That was about like 5. In fact, it was actually exactly where we're standing. Pretty much.
And apparently there's a crack in the barrier now.
Great. Alright, I need to get back then. Stairs.
No, I was saying that would make a lot of sense.
I don't want to know. I think it's all their contents.
Oh, do you want to know?
What the?
Book of everything.
Shoving the shelf. Hold on.
I'm sorry, this spot is occupied. You can't fit here. Please stop.
You did notice when she did it, she was a little sparkle.
Nope. I want nothing to do with this. It's Adagio's problem. Where's Adagio?
But I'm getting close.
Johnetal, have you heard about the protection?
Yeah, apparently it's cracked.
Apparently it even turned off, according to Gracious, for a few seconds.
No, it just usually.
I don't know where the dash is.
There was another crack and it's back online, but someone is doing something.
Magical girl.
I think it might be the snake fog, considering Long knows John had a vision of the fog coming up to the beach, get to the beach entrance, and like just slamming against it and then eating Lily, and then.
So. You. Not even a vision. We had people at the beach today that saw the snake past the arch on the beach.
Oh, great. Oh, that's just great.
If they do anything to try to hurt Flo.
Well, I'll check.
Is there a book right behind me?
Okay.
Spectres?
I just have fun.
My apologies to interrupt here. May I have your attention, please? If you look around on the floor, there are a few runes scattered around, written in not who knows what. If you could be so kind as to help me. Quiet you.
It has come back up.
The spell.
Though the specters are still not there.
If we could, if I could get some assistance cleaning them up, they are the source of this distraction.
What exactly is going on?
So if we could spread out and try to get as many of the root.
Wait, no.
Just keep them
There was a book. A book told me the fog was actually a creation.
Oh my gosh, no way, I can do that.
To the sundial on how to kill Faye.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. What if that is the case? Why would it try to get into town?
I see.
They're different from
I'm gonna walk this way. Reading it. I'm learning about
these magic books.
And
some kind of strange device that can play tic-tac-toe on a screen.
I don't know what that is.
I think I'm good.
Going to close the book.
Usually oh dear. Ah, there you go.
Why didn't she want to know about the top 10 things you can do for vacation?
Oh, no.
Actually, I don't know.
Oh, no.
Oh, you thought
Would you
that
like
was
to
the
know
real
the
section.
4 things you can do?
Do not worry about this. I'm gonna close this one.
I'm not sure. It was mentioned to me that
I'm gonna throw you in the corner, and then I'm gonna blast you with a silence.
there's a fairy floating around.
And there's words that I can't remember.
I see you.
They're having fun.
Yes.
I see you.
Yes. Well, it's like a cheap knockoff, but it's about the same thing.
So yes, you can understand the tone of
Hello, young man. Oh, you're leaving.
I can't read this upside down.
You just
what's a McDonald's?
Oh, McDonald's? You've never been to McDonald's before?
What's a McDonald's?
Well, they never heard of McDonald's. What an insult.
Alright, so if you know everything then...
A facsimile of food. That's a unique and novel concept right there.
Oh, are you a horror book?
10. Let's go down the list.
Oh, yes, I'm...
Number 10. You can leave.
Much more sparse now.
So who's responsible for this?
Is that it?
I'm sorry? You both talked at the same time.
Any of those ruins that you're talking about.
I've gotten a lot of them. They may just be hidden now. Yeah, just like that. They just look like that.
You can grow great things like
One that he just scuffed over.
Do we know whose idea of fun this was?
It was some small goblin creatures, some small short creatures. They just cast a spell. I was in front of them to dispel it, but I got expelled from the world against my will.
Are these any threat or just annoying?
No, they are a threat because we had stuff to discuss and they were interrupting.
What's the name on your cover?
Okay, no, important information was lost, and I'm still brain fuzzed about that.
Yep, just reading. What's the title?
I did not. They asked me what
The True Horrors of History.
Putting you under my
Based on
arm.
a true
Oh,
story.
what? True Horrors of History. Okay.
It's Sunday?
I'll keep you in mind. It's a horror book.
Yeah. It's about to experience true horror. Holding a dagger, by the way.
Like a story.
Number 11.
No. They're just doing what they're designed to do. They're just being books. They want to read to us. That's all they want to do.
Existential dread of knowing that you can never leave this town for the rest of your life.
And we've got all sorts of things to discuss that aren't in these particular books.
Many of them pop. Many of them true and based on a true story.
No.
Okay, I actually like this one. This one actually speaks truth.
Go find a shelf.
Does it actually speak truth? Because that one's actually. Somebody cursed the book. Okay.
The first edition.
Someone cursed the books.
I'm the only edition.
You have to go around and.
Shame if something happened to you then.
You have to go around and looking.
I do have more pages.
No, Flippy's not among
Number
these,
25.
Actually. They're all like Flippy's cousins or something.
25.
Book with
Flippy's not among these, actually. They're all like Flippy's cousins or something.
If someone else's farm-grown lettuce. 25.
Book with
Flippy's not among these, actually. They're all like Flippy's cousins or something.
If
Really?
someone else's farm-grown lettuce. 25.
Book with
Flippy's not among these, actually. They're all like Flippy's cousins or something.
If someone else's farm-grown lettuce. 25.
And there goes VR chat. Alright, yeah, almost back in. Boots, pants, boots, pants, boots, pants, boots, pants, boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots. You forgot the wicka wicka wicka. Model is very cool, by the way. Right as I was threatening a book. I gave it a chance. I told it to go back on a shelf.
Like, those avatars loaded and you guys, and I'm already at 7.4 gigabytes of VRAM.
Okay, we totally. Oh, hi. We totally were here the entire time. I don't know what happened. There was no mass exodus.
Okay, on this second floor, like on this floor right here, the only two out of everybody on this floor that survived were me and Effie. To the point where I thought I crashed, and it was just a really weird crash. I was like,
3060 is 6
time
gigabytes
stopped.
of VRAM.
Excuse me? Hello? Did I crash? Did I crash? Running around to people? Just like...
All I heard over and over again was you threatening the book, Kazu saying something, and then Andy's book over here saying existential crisis at number 8.
In his chill's voice, going like number 15. Yeah.
Like number 15.
Avatar joined right at the same time, but
he used a chill's voice and told me that there's a dragon out in the forest that you can consume and gain the power of. He's like, did you know? He's like, did you know? Surprise number 5. There's a dragon out in the forest that you can consume, murder and consume, and you will gain its power.
Sauce. Sauce.
There's an imposter among us.
Imposter?
No.
I'm sorry, the one freaking
so
really obsessed with Mogus.
I also love Blonic the Bledge Block.
Mr. Nosy is fighting off the books over there with his schnoz.
Mm-hmm.
All the book has to do is close at the right time once, and he loses that battle.
Get a sniff of this. Shut.
So we were supposed to be looking for sigils or something to
Yes, apparently there are sigils scribbled around the archive.
Yes. Are we supposed? How do we know when we find one? Are they actually physically?
Oh, hang on.
At this point, let's ignore them. I'm going to be taking people who are having the meeting to the Mage's Tower, so we can actually finish the conversation instead of being distracted by books. I'd like to get
That does actually work.
Does Okami know?
Lawrence wanted to see you in the Mage Tower. I guess there's another cursed glizzy or something, and they're doing experiments on it.
Right now? At the Mage Tower?
Yeah. It seemed well contained, at least.
Oh, it gets more fun.
If anything, if there's too much stuff going on at the Mage Tower, we could also meet up at my tree. Anything so we could finish this conversation.
I think it was only Lawrence in the Mage Tower. He was just bringing people in one at a time and having them leave, and for the things he was actually doing, he wanted to be a bit more secretive about it, like with what he was asking each person to do. So, as long as we go to the top of the Mage Tower, we shouldn't have any issues there.
And is anyone of the names of the two bright minds who cursed the archive like this?
Doesn't matter at this point.
It doesn't matter. Let's just move it somewhere so we can finish this conversation.
If we can't use
actually save someone, because
if we can't use the Mage Tower, then I volunteer the mausoleum.
Okay.
It's a quiet place.
There we go. If the Mage Tower's in use, go to the mausoleum. Because every minute we waste here is... I forget the fucking time dilation.
Because it's time to throw down. And I'm glad it's one-on-one because all your friends are clowns. Now I'll watch your face turn to sheer disgrace, because I've just wrapped your punk ass right out of this place.
People wanna follow different routes.
Oh, thank you.
It came from a rock tree. Meeting up at the Mage's Tower, so if these can be dealt with later.
Me a favor,
right, so.
which I could
understood.
Exchange for a thing.
Interesting. You should investigate the magic.
Bang. Oh no, that hurt.
John. Could you spare a moment?
Is the Mage's Tower free?
Told you were looking for me. What's up?
Yes. Could you meet me in the Mage Tower?
Oh, there's a lot of us that's heading over to the Mage's Tower.
Oh, perfect. That's all.
We need a quieter place to speak. Is it in use?
I have been using it, but I can all use you all, so it's not an issue. Yes, I know you're familiar with what that is.
What are we up to now?
Well, like I
Testing.
said, we can go to my mausoleum. So as to not disturb whatever's going on here.
What's your current hypothesis?
I couldn't tell you because that could spoil the testing. It could affect your answers of what I'm going to ask you here. Anyway, could you stand closer to it for me?
You trust the container?
Yes. I've been testing on it all day. You're not the first person I've asked to come over here. Anyway, could you kneel down? Get to its level. What you say will not be recorded and it will be confidential between us. Is that alright?
Okay.
I'm gonna have you say a few things to it. First off, I want you to say something truly negative, hateful, and spiteful about someone in town.
Truly negative, hateful, and spiteful. Based
Something you find
on
annoying
what I've
about
seen around here, I'm kind of afraid to do that.
Why's that?
I've seen multiple instances of thought and intentions actually having an impact. Current theory we've been working with is that that strengthens those things if you come into them with negative energy.
Go ahead, stand up. You spoiled the test for yourself. Congratulations. Any results that you would give me are now spoiled, but yes, you're right. That's what the test here is. The results are promising. I can tell you that.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yes.
Sorry for ruining your
The
test.
antithesis of negativity is... No, it's fine. Just means that other people are thinking the same thing I am, which is good. One moment. If you feel the need, you need to go out there, please do.
Is the barrier failed?
Here, let's go upstairs, we'll get a better look.
There's people out there just standing in it like they don't even see it. Why is no one reacting?
I don't know.
Does look like it's hitting the whole town, though. This happened before?
Not quite to this extent.
Yeah, seems like everyone else has at least gotten under cover for the most part.
Come on. If you need shelter from the frog, you can feel free to stand in the mage tower. There's fog?
I can't see it, whatever it is.
Yes. Yes, there's it's covering the entire town at the moment.
It's like RP wise, or is it actually?
Yes. No, there's actually a fog effect.
I
If you
can't
need
see it.
shelter, the tavern is open, so is the mage tower. Actually, John, come with me.
Seems like this is the edge.
Yes, stop suspiciously where the sundial is. Interesting.
Is everything okay over here?
No, you should stay on this side of town. Don't go that way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we saw something from up on the cliff and they sent me over to go check.
Yes, the town is enveloped in a fog.
Oh, that's bad. Okay.
Yes. If you'd like to go deliver that message to them, please do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tell them.
You don't find the timing odd at all.
Timing of what?
Another round of trying to experiment on that glizzy, and
no, I've been doing it all morning. For hours. It couldn't possibly be it.
no offense, you haven't had me near it.
True. But I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Well, seems to have cleared.
Well, all's well that ends well, I suppose. I'm sure somebody's figured it out, and they'll come and find me and tell me. That's usually how information is given.
Soon you've heard about the incident at the arch and the beach.
Yes, I did.
You okay? It should be alright now. The fog has dissipated. Did you see any creatures or anything, or just the fog? Something big? Did it look like a snake? kind of coming out of the fog. I have an idea what you may have seen, but like I said, now that the fog is dissipated, you should be safe. If you need shelter in the future, Mage Tower or the Tavern, good places to get to. Let's see if I can check on others. Stay safe. So, little one over there in the far stall
Johnetal,
may have seen something.
we're all waiting. We're all waiting at the mausoleum to start
can't see fog.
but we're still wondering where Adagio and Mrs. Okomi are.
They were
darkness
down there when
not
the books started acting up,
Yeah,
and I
they're
didn't.
not there.
Were they out here when the fog showed up?
The fog technically, quote unquote, never showed up. It was only outside. It was here as DM error because when Advo teleported, he brought it with him accidentally. There was an encounter outside of the village. So the town being fogged, we're ignoring it because it technically didn't happen.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
The other information was false, by the way.
Oh, did they must have left already. She's looking for Lawrence, and I told her the last time I saw him it was in the Mage Tower, but I guess he left.
I thought he was heading back. He was just with me.
If you're going to be part of that meeting, we might as well head over. We'll...
So, while we wander over, I did find Hannah and had a quick chat with her. She has no idea what she's being accused of.
She hasn't been poking or anything? Okay. Then it most likely must have been Mochi, but she didn't really do much, though.
Supposedly there was a sighting of Elliot out past the beach gate, but I couldn't find him either.
Well, I believe I'm human, so... Oh yes.
I would hope you're human.
One over the other.
Hello. Welcome.
So.
Oh, yeah.
Do not blame me.
This is.
Have a good day.
Johnetal. Oh, you have memories here.
Yes.
Okay. Well.
We still owe you a gate.
I think they're not. This room's good for meditation. They're not like
Yes,
this.
we're talking about when he was corrupted. He was in here for a while.
Yeah.
Seems cozy.
I remember hearing that. I'm sorry about that.
I guess this is everyone then?
No, we're still missing
Okomi and Miss Adagio, but I couldn't find them. They weren't in the library.
They weren't in the bottom library either.
Can you guys give me
what does she call the bottom library? What does she call that?
Go ahead.
The archives.
Hold on, I'll find them.
The archives. Okay.
Yeah, there's the bookstore, which is the upstairs library, and then there's the archives, which is the basement.
Okay. from what I understand, it's like some kind of extra dimensional space.
It's Miss Adagio's personal space. I don't know. It's connected to her.
Yeah.
So.
But all I know is that she told me, because I was just curious, and she made it plain that it wasn't some kind of secret. But she actually seemed offended when I implied that it was just downstairs, because she said that the door, if she could open up the door anywhere, is what she said.
Yeah, she just happens to set it up down in the cellar. Also, she has one rule. Under no circumstances is anybody to go past those second set of stairs, set of doors on the other end.
She warned me about that too. That it hasn't been cleared and whatnot.
I was on the other side when she was throwing a book through. It was just pitch black darkness, so I could assume why that rule was there.
Yeah,
Probably
she
just void.
opened the door to show me. It was like... It honestly seemed like even more than just pitch black. Like, the shadows were spilling out.
Yeah, and she told me, with that, she told me that, all that void is actually, there's multiple floors in that void, but the void is there, so she can't just let people go willy-nilly into something that they don't know how to deal with when she doesn't go down there herself, even.
By that logic, no one should be allowed in Sundial.
Apologize for my... I do want to apologize for my harshness so far today.
I don't really see much reason to apologize.
To me, it's quite understandable.
Yeah,
Your friend is on the line, and each passing second means more and more likely that something terrible can happen. And no offense, I'm still quite new here, but the reaction to the books versus the actions of rescuing someone, personally, just seemed rather, be the best term, idiotic?
Yeah, I agree with that. That's something that you're gonna, if you haven't figured out already, that you're gonna learn here is, a lot of idiotic things happen around here.
Unfortunately, that
And it
seems to be
doesn't
the
help
basis
that people
of
are
this place.
very nosy.
It also doesn't help that people keep information from others, but that information is supposed to be disseminated at certain times. People are just impatient. It's not everybody can handle certain information.
It was much worse than just not being in the archives. Adagio is on her way.
So they were in the archives? Did I not see them?
What do you mean on my way?
No, there were people out in the forest, and there was another fog Titan event. I think at the moment everyone's safe.
One of the Titans that was inside the wall.
We had no casualties.
Hello. Too high.
I couldn't find them.
Are you coming in?
Oh, looks like you found them.
Yeah, they literally just walked in like 5 seconds ago.
Back in the wall.
You're here from Miss Asiago?
Is it still out there?
Adagio, but yes.
So now-
Did you see them?
Yeah.
Can we
that's what I
please
said.
have this conversation?
This rescue thing, are you planning to do that soon?
It's getting worse with the amount of people getting involved.
Not sure.
To the wall. Titans are starting to come
Yes.
out and melt with the
Okay.
The code's getting more meshed up.
I'll swing by my stall later. I have to give you something.
Understood. Thank you.
My dear, you're going to have to speak louder if you're
Did
going
you say
to
the
be
code is
speaking
getting
to this
corrupted?
particular. If you're going to be speaking to this particular group of people, you're going to have to speak up.
Help
Your
me
words are getting garbled
reiterate
up by others.
I learned about this code thing in a book.
I want to solve the problem. If we're all here to solve the problem, we should solve the problem.
I am completely down
The
with
truth
that.
is, right now, we're making it worse. We're taking too long. Rose is probably hurting. We need to organize, and we need to talk. We need to decide what we're gonna do, not just run out there without a plan, or the Titans are gonna really hurt people. They are way too high level out here. Something about being out here makes them completely different. They were much easier to defeat in there. And I'm sorry if I'm quiet. I went through a lot. I didn't have to talk much. You're fine. So I'm figuring it out, and Rose is in there right now. So is Taurus. I think the longer those things keep coming into our world, it's gonna keep getting worse.
Yeah. That's
You are
a
the expert
sentiment
on the
that I
matter.
share greatly.
Of the
I
other
wouldn't say
side,
I'm an expert.
you have the most experience in all of us.
So I can navigate. Candles. Whoopsie. My butt. Thank you.
Let's just say this. The only other person, to my knowledge, unless somebody else went over, that has experience is me, and I was only there for a few weeks, if maybe a month. So you have a lot more experience than all of us over there.
What is this powwow within a mausoleum?
Party.
Can you please leave?
Go away. If he wants to listen, and that's fine.
he
we
can
just
listen.
can't do with
Yeah.
a bunch of
We
interruptions.
can listen, but we will still be culling the group. Making sure it's small enough that we can actually do this. My point was earlier, not that since you've had the longest time in there, you'd be able to understand the denizens of it. And you'd be able to make the best choice as to what kind of party you would bring. I would suggest 4, 5, or 6.
Come here for a second, I'll explain.
Try to find people who are gonna coordinate.
A person with sense.
People who. Whoops.
No, you don't have to leave. I was gonna explain it to you.
Apart from the group.
Well, yeah, no, I'm
So
getting
that our
bullied
voices may
by a
not
lot of things
intersect.
right now. See?
I
Look
only
at I'm
walked a fair
glitching.
distance.
Happens sometimes.
I just wanted to say, did you hear about the other side?
I don't know if we should
There's
try
like
to
an
fight anything.
in-between, there's like another world.
In my
I
opinion,
agree
we
with
should try
that.
to
Sort
collect
of,
this
like
as
the
passively
mirror
as
of this one.
possible. So people who are good at stealth,
I assumed
People are
this
good
was
at
already another world
working
apart from
together
my
well
own.
and being quick on the
pun, but I can be as silent as a
Mayhaps people who have
There's a wall.
mayhaps people who have like a unique way of thinking too, who are able like problem solvers, puzzle solvers.
Time moves differently.
yes, we need those
like people
who are gonna
super doable.
really think, and also people who will save their own skin.
So we're
I don't
trying
want
to
to bring
organize a
heroes
rescue
now.
mission to get someone out.
Every time someone goes in there, someone gets left behind.
Oh my
someone
gosh.
sacrifices
My only
themselves.
objective.
I never asked.
My only
I
objective
didn't want
is to
it.
save Rose.
I'm going.
Aye.
Yes.
Go in
No
and
matter
leave alive.
But that means you get out no matter what.
That's
You have
not
to promise
quite.
me.
As
long as I have Taurus
I
on
won't
my
lie.
side.
That's not my only reason for wanting to
I
go.
don't know if
over there.
that'll be possible. I'm going in, and you'll have to understand that.
You don't need to help. That reason.
He could be.
All I
the
ask
right
is for
person.
people to help.
And I don't think we should bring that kind of person.
Oh yeah, sure.
He could break
Thank
the
you.
game.
Cool,
Stay over there with him. I don't care. I'm going.
I would join myself. The scuffs upon my person are very clear indicators.
I wouldn't
From
I
my
cannot be
understanding,
trusted to go upon a
might I
party
give a
much such as
recommendation?
yourself.
You wish to go and stay?
Unless I
Is
be
that what you're
murdered for
implying?
being
If he's a villain,
pompous.
I won't let him
As you
exit that
said.
place.
He's not a villain.
My.
You don't know.
And you know this
The
how?
Taurus we knew died.
My
The Taurus
Taurus
you
isn't a
knew
villain.
might have died. But mine
How do you know
wasn't
which one
either.
is your
That wasn't
Taurus?
She had some
You
kind
don't know
of
that.
stuff that she showed me.
He said
We won't know until we're in
he
there.
is waiting on the other side. Don't keep him waiting. That he gave up he gave that Taurus his place to come back so he can see me. This version of me, as in that version of Moyi is no longer there. And
So they
that
killed
was
you.
the version.
Well,
This sounds like a trap.
This sounds glitchy.
I think it sounds like two people who are essentially of the same mindset, seeing each other and seeing one of them
but in
seeing
there,
somebody grieving and trying to help out. Well, yeah, I'm just saying from Moi's perspective, that doesn't sound quite like a trap to me. That sounds, yeah.
The issue I see is She says her Taurus was really nice. He was a mentor and a teacher. That was my Taurus too.
He was my protector.
It just doesn't make sense for how the game's coded. So he could be dead.
What game? This
I
is
don't want to
real
bring a
life.
danger out. I know.
This isn't a game.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
So you're saying that on the other side, there are people playing a game with lots?
I don't think that's what she's saying at all.
You're just making assumptions and going on a thread that was nothing.
Moyu, she's always talked like this. This is just how she handles things.
It's just how I describe the world. It doesn't make it not factually correct. We just describe
She's a gamer. She thrives in situations like these.
So continue.
And I'm just trying to warn you and prepare you that the plot, your future plot line, may have you face a Taurus that is an entire stranger, that is evil, that wants to hurt you, wants to manipulate you, wants to break out into our world and cause havoc. I don't know if that is the truth. I don't know at all.
I'll see for myself.
I have to prepare you because I'm a gamer. I've played these plot lines. I've played these stories. I don't want to lose you going in there. But if you go in there and you give yourself to it, then I can't stop you either. That'd be your choice. But I will not let a glitch out. I won't. If he's anti-Taurus, he stays.
Think
I'll fight
about
you for it.
how many people you'd be leaving behind.
And think about how many people you would hurt if you brought that kind of reckoning out. I'm a magical.
You want to do that
this
to
is
Mori?
my duty to protect Sundial. I won't endanger it because you like a guy. I like the Taurus a lot too. But people die. People get isekai'd away. We get the fuck over it.
I've heard that term before. I don't know what the fuck that means.
This is when you die and you appear in another world.
Irrelevant.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That explains.
Your heart's
I think that happened to me like twice.
It's not your mind.
Happens to a lot of people that come here.
I mean, I didn't die. I just watched her fucking
Moi.
go.
Yes.
Moi, we need to be a little bit more
Yes.
logical about this. We will try our best to bring him back, but it should not. If worse comes to worse, and the one that you're trying to save is not the one that you know, and this one is trying to manipulate you into bringing them back over to this side, we gotta be cautious of that. Okay?
Just angry at how
That's your
easily you
friends.
all write him off as evil. Just because
I
it's
don't.
not that it's the one that he
I
was
hope
his is the
to
good.
all that is, that there is a Taurus that is out there that's still good. The Taurus I knew was good, and he's dead. That's
She's not
fact.
saying that the Taurus she knew is the opposite one. She's just saying whichever one she has,
There might be
the other
more.
one would be the opposite. She's saying that
go
it's
into
very
it.
possible that the one Taurus that she knew is the same one that you knew.
We just must be
I have a
cautious.
question.
What is your question?
In all the years that you've interacted with your Taurus, has he ever shown you his wings?
Out of character, I wouldn't know. He'd need to tell me. He here?
Is he here?
I could ask him and
We can call him.
Once again.
You can just
Because
ask
that's
him in the
that's a big
in the
plot
Discord
point.
That's what I'll
call.
do.
Oh yeah, in the
That's a
GM's
huge
Discord,
plot
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh, Andy, how'd you get here?
Has he?
been here.
Oh, I didn't realize he walked behind me. I was like, wait, where did he go?
They did the very.
I literally turned around and suddenly there's an Andy.
Everyone.
Yeah, he's been here.
They did the whole like scooch across, went right behind
I guess I have a plus
Okay.
2 instead of.
I closed the gate
Not
so
even
no
not
one
broken.
should be like,
Number
"Oh, it's going over here."
15.
Number 15.
Which is really weird because
Shut
I've seen
up.
weird
Saw
shit
you, but
recently
I
that most people can't see.
Burger King foot
Mine's a bit
lettuce. The
preoccupied.
last thing that you want
Okay,
on
I
your
got the
Burger
answer,
King
guys.
burger
Let's
is
bring it
someone
back.
else's foot lettuce.
Bring it back.
You mean whack?
Jingle keys. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
In all of the years that you've met your Taurus, has he ever shown you his wings?
Of course.
What color were they?
Fucking ass.
What?
My thing's freezing every time I'm trying to tab out one.
Joke.
No, that happens to me too. Whenever I pull up desktop mode, it just like my screen freezes for a few seconds.
Oh god!
The gate's open! Oh, so you're summoning demons in here. That's what's going on.
No, we're not
Bang,
summoning
bang, bang,
babies.
bang, 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 bang.
I can answer you.
I have bad news.
Okay. Shoot.
One of the people died during the expeditions, and one of the female knights are crying.
Is it the old class?
She had black skin, brown hair, tall hat, cold hat.
Holy shit!
Wait, what?
What?
The hunter man?
Is he confirmed dead, or was he taken by the giant?
He
Do you have
passed
a body?
away in one of their arms.
How?
Holy fucking
Did you not have
shit.
a body?
Getting worse.
He disappeared.
So there's someone else in there.
I'm not sure where the body is now.
Just now?
If he disappeared, I think he's probably in there. He's probably in there.
He got grabbed.
How did it disappear?
I have no idea. He simply vanished in his dying breath. They're currently approaching from the beach.
Don't want to bother, but there was a portal opening for a few seconds in town.
Floating in the air with wind magic.
Awesome. Where?
We need to make a decision. We need to move fast.
The middle of the marketplace, a giant spinning black circle, like the one the people came out of.
We need to coordinate.
We need
You
to
coordinate, I'll go
we need to
check.
act fast. Things are getting worse.
Did
We need to
anything
make a
come out of it?
decision. You are the party leader. You have the most experience on the other side.
Did anything
Who
come
do you
out, John,
choose?
from the portal?
No, it disappeared.
healer,
It's not there
And I am
anymore.
also good with the lore of the land. Taking me would be
Well,
beneficial.
things are getting worse, so I
Dangerous because we
hope
would lose
that you
access
can
to
hurry the meeting up and do something.
if I were to perish.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Otherwise, I will try blocking the wall.
I'd like to go. Aqua is a...
I'm literally
Yes.
How?
I have.
Does someone want to fill me
I
in?
made something that might work and might not work, but of course, I'd rather not use it while someone is inside.
And so I just think it would probably lead to some kind of answers if I went.
Good to know.
You need to know.
If I go along, I'm
Is
bringing
someone going to fill me in on what's going on?
Oh, that makes sense.
You want the short version or the short version?
That took people.
It's not my Taurus.
Yes, I do.
So it took people into some kind of realm.
I'm not letting him.
Yeah, talking about how to get those people back.
Are you implying something about
And since this entire wall thing happened, things have been going crazy, so I assume that maybe
I'm not going to keep
us messing with the wall caused the Titan to be able to go out into the valley.
follow.
So, if they can get them out...
We don't
It
know
doesn't mean
anything.
it, but it is, it is a
Find out in a
possibility.
moment.
And that is a possibility that is
But if you
completely
turn
likely.
PvP on me, I'll
I
do what I have
apologize,
to do
but
to protect
fighting over
somebody.
this is just wasting time.
The dimension.
Make your decision.
Where the shadow
Who are we taking?
No, oh my foot.
I will organize supplies either way.
I don't know.
So be very careful.
Well, what is our plan? What are we doing?
Go to the wall again?
I wouldn't
We,
go, no.
Termina was able to help gather the
We can't
stars
just
that
go
were
through
needed
the
for the
wall
key
and-
for the wall.
Yes.
To pass over
Also, I'd
correctly.
be very careful about anything coming out.
what
Even
are
if
these-
it
What she was
looks like
working
someone you know, it might not be the same person.
It's
Pieces of a
Let me
key.
think.
Yeah.
You mean
It's
the
like a bunch of.
Excuse me.
Once again, it has become too big.
Imagine coming from that.
There's
I have
a-
info on the expedition.
I went through it on my own, but it can only go one person.
Alright, I will make a decision.
Friend of Rose.
No,
I'm a
calm
healer.
down. You need to sit and breathe. You are not thinking with a clear mind. You are trying to.
We went out there
rush
to
everyone and
face the
exhaust
snog,
answers.
whatever the fuck we
chill.
call it. We faced it.
I need to think. I'm pausing the game. You
It
see
appeared,
faces.
and then it disappeared, and then the Watcher, the one with the light eyes, came out of nowhere, and they nearly caught us as well. But then all of a sudden, Hunter, he
Do we
didn't make it.
Do we do something?
Leave her alone.
As you poke
How many
her,
went
you
out?
realize
Tore out his heart.
it's not movable at all.
I think 6, 7. It
give her a
then
moment
turned into
to
a much larger group of people, like at least
That's an
maybe
interesting
13.
That's interesting.
Everyone's been accounted for other than Hunter?
Hunter just...
When
Yes, yes, I believe so.
when I
He
guess
just-
that she's
His heart was just ripped out of his chest. There's a hole in his chest, and he just...
Has she done this before?
He was just gone.
My apologies for my
Oh.
temper. Things have not
Don't think on
been
it.
well for me.
Just
Right here.
I just asked that.
Oh my god, people.
Oh, he's alive again.
There literally is.
Close the gate.
I already went through it. We all saw it.
Look who it's again. Gates are open.
Advo was the one who narrated it.
I believe you.
anyways, as I was saying,
I beg your fucking pardon.
That's a good question. Do you have a hole in your chest still?
I don't know. I wasn't told. I was told not to. I was told I don't have one.
Oh, okay. He came out of a portal.
I thought he stopped poking the dead body.
No, he's alive.
have a little bit of
He came out of a
It's
portal. He
breathing.
popped.
I thought
My God.
Soul lives.
they told me. They
Soul
told me you were.
lives. He lives. I knew he did. He is incorporeal. He is eternal.
Isn't that the guy that said was dead?
Oh, oh. Is she actually moving? I can't tell. Oh, oh.
I unpaused.
Ah, you
Oh,
unpaused.
didn't
I see
do
you.
that.
Oh, that's what happened. I
So,
understand.
I was thinking, and we grab our party, we grab the
Did you
key,
tell them that the guy was not
and we
dead?
go to the wall. And if there's a door, we go in and we push in, we investigate. If we see, kind of like, usually in games will give you a path to follow. It's pretty easy. Last time we got into it, we glitched the game entirely. We got in because, whoopsie, we were messing around. I stabbed the wall with Rose. You did stuff too.
I just
when we
kind of
got
went through a
in,
door.
we couldn't get out because there was no way out. The way we got in was like falling through the ground essentially. You can't do that normally. So we have to take the key, the door,
Is that how you
open
got
the door,
out?
but we have no idea what the level is we're going into. So the people in the party need to be agile, they need to be stealthy, they need to work together. And if we run
That's the
into
big
trouble,
one.
you need to leg it when it's time. So I need a tank, I need a healer, and then we can have DPS. But those are like the main
Ooh, DPS.
things I need to know. I need to know who's going to be in the front, who's strong.
I'd like to suggest
question.
Why don't we go around the room in a circle and explain what we can do? That way you can pick.
That sounds great. I don't know about
come
me
here.
picking. Maybe we just decide as a group who's the best.
come here.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
What's a DPS?
Okay, that's damage per second. So DPS people are who.
Oh, damage per second. I understand.
In the
Okay.
case, for this case, normally DPS would be fighting things. So like, if a monster comes out, you'd be doing damage, while the tank kind of like stands at the front and takes its berserk. For this situation, though, DPS are pretty much people on standby to help. So if it's like a parkour thing, they're going to need to parkour and keep an eye and help each other.
Oh, I'm good at parkour.
If it's a fighting thing, we'll have to fight things and watch each other's backs and stuff. If it's like a puzzle thing, we need people who are big braining. DPS need a big brain. I don't want to see a
We
single
absolutely
DPS
do.
standing there doing nothing because they should always be moving. Sorry, that's
okay.
a little bit in the gamer sense of that.
I guess.
But
No, you're a gamer.
it's a good
We get
idea.
it. We get it. You're a gamer.
Well, we can do it. Let's sit down.
Pardon me.
I think it's a good idea.
We can start
get us
with
started,
Hein.
Let's start around the room. Everyone that wants to get involved in the party,
you're alive.
sit on this inner circle.
I do live. What's happening?
Does anybody want to come sit and talk about what you can do if you want to go on the expedition into the other side?
Massey girl will
Do
need
not
you
mind
in
my
there
hips
too. You
freaking the
wanna
fuck
come?
out. Okay.
Yeah, might as fucking well.
In this instance, the hips do
Something
lie.
interesting to do.
The hip.
Be quiet
I'm
if
so
you
glad
join.
somebody else is fucking
We're
made
going
that
to
fucking joke.
take this slow so we can make
The
an
reason we're
actual
sitting a little
rational
closer
that
is
joke.
because some of us are a little soft-spoken.
Okay, so, as I stated before, I am Pine. I'm a healer. I wear light armor. I'm a friend of Rose. That is all.
She's got rose brownie points.
Which way do we want to go?
I'm joking.
Moi, you're next if you wish to join.
Usually I'm a healer, but at the moment I can't really do much with my death magic being on standby. But I'm quiet, I'm stealthy, and I'm damn determined to get in there.
Question. Are you good at thinking outside the box?
Mage.
I'm pretty sure I'm one of the only ones who can.
I agree, that's why I asked you.
She's trying to help lift your strengths.
Yeah, exactly.
You're clearly a bard.
Alright.
What? How'd you know?
Forgive me.
I could smell the charisma. You rolled it.
The Reese. I am Hunter.
Oh, I should probably state that I'm a cleric. So there's that.
Oh, death cleric. That's cool.
I am
No.
I am Hunter.
Grave cleric.
Grave.
Do not call me death
Grave
cleric.
Well, you said you were doing death magic, so.
It irrelevant.
Just because
right
I
now.
use death
apologize.
magic. Sorry. Go ahead, Hunter.
It was a compliment.
I am Hunter. I am an Inquisitor of the Lord Soul Invictus. I've recently just come back from the dead, and let me tell you, not pleasant to die, but the afterlife is wonderful. But any wandering souls, the weak and the unloved, I will protect all of them at any cost. There is nothing to fear after death, so I will do anything.
Very inspiring.
I don't know. I
Anyone
haven't
else?
felt necessary.
Johnetal, do you want to also?
I don't bring anything to the table.
I disagree with that.
Understood.
You're probably the
But do
most
you wanna be at the
level-headed
table?
person in this entire town, aside from a couple other people.
You've got limited slots. I don't cover any of the needs.
Yeah, but I need level-headed people that aren't gonna, be trouble.
You think things through and you don't jump to conclusions.
But he also probably thought this through and doesn't want to go, so we shouldn't peer pressure.
That's fair. Yeah. That's fair.
If he made his decision and doesn't want to go,
Yeah.
then
I respect it.
next up.
I can come if need be. I'm decent with, combat triage. I'm an okay combatant. Okay with problem solving. I heard that mentioned earlier. I can probably repair our gear if we're in there for an extended period of time.
Okay.
Okay.
Mochi?
I'm a mage. I think what you would refer to as a ranged DPS. I can cast fairly powerful fire spells from a good distance. I'm also capable of healing as long as I have a source of water. And I've spent the better part of the last 100 years before I got here fending for myself against opponents that I could not fight. I know how to run and I know how to hide if need be.
Oh, you're so cool. Yes. That was a good one. Also, you have those cool stars in the inside of your hat.
I do.
I can also be a pretty good pack mule. I'm fairly strong. I can carry a lot of our gear if need be.
In addition, thank you for actually reminding me. I've been in this woods for a while. I spent most of it just hiding things and running. I'm not exactly keen on getting hurt.
No, that's understandable. I need rats. That's a gamer's
Alright.
term.
Pardon?
It's like people who like.
Next up.
If you were to walk in, well, it's okay. It's another compliment. To me, at least, I think rats are great. Like, you should always peek your corners. Whenever you go into a room, there's people who might be like camping, which is a term when someone sits like and they just lurk and they wait to kill you the moment you enter and the moment you see their headlights. And that's what people call rats. Well, I can't help her if she does that to herself. I'm not gonna go with that. On to the next.
It's also a long way to think about that.
Which would be you?
That would be you.
Wait, I have to say it too? I thought I was team lead.
Yeah?
Well, no.
I'm magical girl.
Wait,
no, we were.
It'd still be helpful for us to know your abilities.
You're a magical girl. Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah,
You said
I
you're
will
a
tell you
magical
my
girl.
abilities. I'm a magical girl.
Oh my goodness.
I fell into the wall a couple years ago for me, but a couple days ago for you guys. I was first kind of grew up with Rose, but then we got separated, and then I was taught under Twice how to fight. Harness my magical abilities, which were pretty strong in there. I mainly used the sword, actually, that Pine gave me when I was small. I think it got messed with and attuned with me when I became a magical girl. Huh?
I can't believe you still have that.
Yeah, it's a part of all my ghetto. It even transforms really big when I do a magical girl transformation. But I've been having issues doing it out here. I can make Luke come out like this. Magical girl transformation familiar of Locke! This is Floof. He's my familiar.
Hi, Floof.
He's the one who gave me power. Say is also a magical girl, but he's in denial. Floof, I heard
I'm not sure exactly.
What's going on?
Everyone get back.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Oh, good. Glad to
No,
What?
I need to settle. Guy with the nose. Yeah, where is he? Where the fuck is he? Did he get back?
You okay?
I don't know. Ziri, did Sir Longnose go in there as well?
I don't remember.
I'm not used to that.
And then Rose got taken into the wall, and having a whole argument about it. So I took credit for that.
I don't even know what I went out there for. I was just following my friends, and they said, "Hey, do you want to take the post pub?" So I was like, "Okay, I'll go on an adventure." I don't like that adventure.
I guess floating desk. Can I sit down?
Nothing. Nobody's seen him.
But you're not hurt, just
I just got back with
a little overly excited?
No, I'm not hurt. Right. Yeah. Scared. Very scared.
Okay. Well, you're back in town now.
Alright.
I don't know his name.
Get you some water or something?
That would be nice.
Yeah. Stay there, rest for a little bit.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Don't follow me, everybody.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna report to my field captain. So.
Can you get Fern real quick? We need to gather as many of her. Not Fern. What's her name?
What are you gathering people for?
The other harpy.
Oh, Heather. I can find her. Yeah.
Yeah, I need Heather. We just got back from our excursion, and let's just say, don't go out there right now. Okay. We had a giant, come out from the, monolith and started attacking us. Like dark creature, multiple holes with glowing light poking out through it.
So there's a group
don't
attempting to deal with that situation, but
I kind of want to see it.
everything I've heard, no, you don't.
Yes.
No.
Okay. All right. All right.
In opposite chunks.
As someone of the Veil Guard, please do your best to tell me what you saw, because I need to know this.
Pretty true.
Well, exactly.
Who knows? I might go blind and you get my sight. Things get upside down.
You could go in there and get some, which is concerning.
I don't know about that. I like to not get my hopes up for things that I don't think will happen. Either way, that's me and Poka. Go on.
Oh. Hi. Hi. Yes, hi. I'm a healer, but I'm also what you might consider a DPS. I can transfer the life force and life energy of something, anything living, from one thing to another. I can take it and I can give it back, so... In your terms, that would basically be stealing HP and MP at the same time. I also have the ability to do the reverse.
It's like life transference, right? I think D&D had something like that.
Yeah. He tried to do it on me one time, but there were issues that were happening at the same time, and things kind of went out of whack as a result.
When everyone's ready, we're going to recap everything. I'm going to start with Group B. We went out.
Yep.
We were quickly surrounded by fog. From your accounts, the Snog had swept past you as you played vibrant music. It attacked some of us. It had aged Sir Alexander
I
back.
handed off to Julian because I did not want to be carrying her.
So I should be the one to say you may, and when I'm introducing myself, you may refer to me as, or...
Yeah, like, you may refer to me as...
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Alright.
A lot of the information is also all over the place.
Can we say that? Lawrence told us to keep it a secret.
Lawrence didn't tell us of anything. Has anyone seen Heather?
He said if you tell the results of the experiment, it will spoil the sample.
The other half, hey, that isn't me or her. Results? Cause we're not here about results.
There's a graveyard-like place. Maybe check there.
Yes. But
I
if
just came
people
from
arguing
over there.
and not working together and coexisting are
I'm not sure then.
ended up causing the problems that they're dealing with, then people need to know that. Do you know about that?
At a level I'm not proud of. So I know there was a group that just came back after dealing with some of the creatures. Is the Healers Guild good on supplies? Do you need anything at the moment?
We're fully stocked up at the moment.
Okay.
Thank goodness for that.
Just figured I'd check.
Well, we need to see if they're still arguing. Because if they are, and then they go out, it could be far worse than what it could have been if they weren't arguing.
They're...
So what you're saying is we should stop sitting here talking about it and go tell them?
Yes.
They are past the arguing part.
Where are they?
Finally. They are? They're not arguing anymore?
No, they're basically listing their capabilities so they can pick the team.
Right.
And that's a great sense of
Well, they should still but they should still know for the future. So we should go over it now. Do you know where they are?
They're still in the mausoleum.
Then I'm going to go to the mausoleum to talk about this. Excuse me.
No, but thank you for the offer.
I mean, there's some spicy ones. Really good spicy. Maybe. You're tempted? They're really good.
No, but thank you.
Okay.
We have to fall back to your plan. What do you need? Anything I can help with?
It's already ready.
Okay.
The thing is, I do not know if it will work, and even if it does, I don't know if it's permanent or not. It is, well, a gamble, to be honest, but it's better than doing nothing.
Nothing seems to have any certainty around here anyway, so I'll take a gamble over no plan B.
Well, seeing how even if they rescue the people, I don't assume it would stop the giant from being able to leave the wall. We would have to figure out how to close it anyways.
I think there is some hope that they might be able to do more than just pull people out of there, but I'm in agreement with you that it's likely this is not going to be the end of the issue. So...
Ice ball?
Pardon?
Rice ball? Do you want one?
No, thank you. Appreciate the offer, though. You wouldn't happen to know what caused this most recent group to decide to go poke? By any chance?
Oh, they didn't poke it. The giant can now move freely in the forest. Most wildlife is dead. That's why I advised him to decide quickly, and why I created the slate. As it stands, you're pitting two people's lives against the lives of the town. And if it actually comes to it, actions have to be taken.
Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
It's a good thing we are safe within these walls.
For the moment.
Oh yeah, I pushed him.
He pushed him down.
Yeah, please. Do you know which...
Good job!
Pushed you down the hill?
Apparently they're...
He
They said they went near the obelisk.
I feel it. And I can also kind of hold my own in close combat, just because, like, you have to kind of learn how to. I know how to use daggers, essentially. And that leads me to almost my second point, actually. I'm not going to lead into that yet. The second thing is that I am used to situations where I am on my own. I live out in the forest by myself. It's very similar to where I grew up. I'm very accustomed to situations like this because I lived on somewhere called the Infinite Staircase. I'm very used to the time dilation that I experienced because in the Infinite Staircase, it is a staircase that connects multiple different planes of reality together, where all of them have different time measurements, and so time in the Infinite Staircase was immeasurable as a result. I was one of 5 founders of a guild that kept peace on that staircase. We called ourselves the Planar Guild. I'm trying to think of how to say this. I do technically have 2 affinities. I have Wind Affinity and a second affinity, but I cannot use that affinity to its full effect right now because it is sealed away, and I do not feel comfortable unsealing that with what is currently been afflicting me, is the best way to say it, and that is the point that I'm about to lead into. What you see in my eye is related to this dagger right here, and you see a dagger literally appear in her hand. It's in the shape of a dragon. It's made of silver, and it's missing a jewel in its pommel. A dragger, if you will. I love that. God, we are on fire today. We have a dragger right here. This thing animated. It's a key of sorts. It seems to be some kind of universal key, maybe even. But it also houses... it's a key. We figured it out because it was able to open the pyramid thing that you may have heard about, but also how I got into the other side in the first place is I just kind of, while they were all stabbing the wall, it blew them all back, and I was like, I wonder what happens with my dagger, and I just kind of held it up to the wall, and a door appeared, and I just kind of went through.
So it's like a skeleton key.
Maybe? I'm not sure if it's because they're connected or not, though, because from what I'm hearing, what I've heard about a lot of stuff is that I think what is inside me is somehow connected. Because as soon as I went inside the wall, before I actually experienced the other side, I had a very vivid vision of how they got trapped in that wall. I literally witnessed it in real time. And that all those visions that I have related to that have been happening because of this dagger, because of a spirit bound to the dagger. The jewel that's missing from the pommel is in my heart. And inside that jewel is a spirit of a dragon. And it has a bunch of people attached to it that it has managed to absorb into its soul that are all from the civilization that tried to fight off these titans. In fact, I think the dragon was related to fighting off the titans. I think it was one of the dragons that one of the dragon riders was using by the name of Steve, is what I believe. I had a lot of
dots here.
visions of Steve.
Saying you like glitched? I'm sorry,
I believe so. Essentially,
there, I got
essentially, this thing glitched into me, if you would, and now I am glitching, seeing memories of an entire different civilization that tried to fight off these titans.
That's bad.
And I witnessed them being trapped by the Fae and the humans and all that. I witnessed the thing rising. I can't help but think that these are somehow connected. And I feel like there might be answers in the wall. That's why I want to go in there. I want to know what's happening. And I want to
if you glitch before
figure out this puzzle.
What will you do if you glitch more?
I think that I will glitch more if I don't do anything, is my fear. This eye was not like this before. It was purple a couple days ago, but this around it was not here.
No, I
feel like the longer I do nothing, the worse it'll get.
Exactly a point I want to tell you all about and talk to you all about. It's dangerous in there. We have no idea what we're getting involved in or how it'll affect us coming out. I mean, the case in point. I might not be showing system. I need to be good at glitch now too. It's not safe going in. So I will give everyone a last ditch chance. If it's too much, don't feel bad.
I would also like to raise a point that might actually.
No.
I would like to raise a point that might help us with our personnel issues. Ako with the dagger, you can traverse that door on your own without the need for the star, correct?
Yes.
Well, she glitched
I don't know
it. We don't
quite.
want to glitch it.
That's the thing, is I don't know quite how. I don't know how it will react to somebody going through the door with the star and then also going through the door the way I did. I'm not quite sure. If we can't tell if
Spit
that's
you
going
out
to
in
have a
entirely
negative
different
reaction
places.
or not. Yeah.
I see.
In fact, the only reason I got out was because the dagger, when I have visions after a vision finishes, it teleports me back to the lake and to the little pond. And I had a vision as
and you
one
got
of them.
folded like a
I don't know
pretzel.
if you remember this, actually, Akami.
Yeah, she pretty
I don't
much
know if you
got,
remember this.
Yeeted from the glitch. Like there was a
Yeah, I don't know
firewall.
if you remember this, Akami, but I was chasing after you for weeks.
Lovely elven name. Over there.
Yes.
And,
But
graveyard.
I warn you, he is a hard catch. So good luck. No, you're gonna say something silly like, "I love it when they play hard to get." But
She is
grave contender. You say that. Very nice. You do.
How's our party formation going in there?
It's not.
Okay.
Everyone's giving sales pitches, but no decisions are being made.
I'm going to eat this roast ball.
Hello, friend.
At least they're not arguing.
Hello, Pip.
You doing okay? Last time Pip saw you, you weren't doing so good.
And refer to me only by my full name.
It had been a long day.
I won't do that. What'd you say it was?
I'm handling today.
Pardon me while
You
I
need help again?
bring my eyes closer to myself. Then do it again. Must I repeat
Honestly,
myself so often?
Because that was a really long day.
My
Once
name
again,
is Odin
a
Folio,
calming feeling
Baronet
washes
von
over you.
Flood.
Of fire and
For
order.
the sake of this friendship, I'm gonna call you Odin. And I prefer how you say it.
Feel a lot of stress goes away.
Oh,
Washes over your body.
that's almost the worst one.
There.
Thank you.
You forgot the R.
Sorry, I don't mean to distract the tour guide.
Odor?
No, it's fine. Pip is captain of watch. If someone
alright.
is in trouble, no matter how small, Pip is help.
Odin Folio.
Thank you.
Odin Folio. Yeah, but like friends shorten each other's
Odin.
name. Orden. I'm gonna call you Orden. Oh look, I'm not Elvish.
Give them a couple more minutes, then I'm going to do something stupid.
Guys, that is actually one of the longer nicknames people have given me here.
Is the fun kind of stupid or just grab and go?
Is that fine with you?
Oh god, that's even worse.
Hopefully something that'll get their attention and get them to actually make a decision.
Odin? Look, I don't. What, can you come up with a nickname then? Make life.
I do have a dumb idea if they don't decide.
OD, how about that?
Prince von Flood.
What are you thinking?
The protection only exists.
I'm not using Prince.
The protection only exists inside the town, correct?
Your
And even that's in question now.
Making this very difficult, you know.
If they take too long, huh? Maybe we've actually got a decision.
Breath ball getting stale.
Focus, don't run away.
I think.
Decision or someone's unhappy with the decision.
Lady, trust me, I know these things, and she will not like all that flair. I mean, maybe she will. Maybe I was wrong.
This can't be good.
If my understanding of who that is,
No, not the blame. Like this, the gold stuff is fine. Just
if my understanding is correct of who that is, them running off and people getting hurt, it seems to be a common motif.
Oh, hell.
If I are to lose a part of me.
Several people there. Great, they're running off.
Make a hole. Coming through. Pardon? Excuse me.
I apologize. We're just moving very slowly. We will go to the.
No, I can't. No, I was told I.
I'm right behind you.
If you're faster, tear after the shit.
Understood.
I take that back.
Out here isn't safe.
Here comes
No way.
My head. No.
Where'd she go?
I was dying. I don't know. Fuck. I wish she didn't just run off like that.
I didn't. Literally.
It looked like you did.
Yeah, it's right here.
People are killing me.
It's okay. People are killing you?
Yeah,
Oh, I
I'm
get
just
it.
really glitchy.
Yeah, I'm feeling it too.
Hold up.
Oh, those are the people from the crypt. They came along.
I don't know what they're up to. I don't know how much further we should chase them. It's not safe out here.
Understanding that they both were once children. Though one has preferably aged up a little bit, they are not acting with right minds.
Are we?
No one is. At this point. But we've had a man come back from the dead today. Multiple things have happened.
Every time I run out here, after something bad happens.
We follow them from a distance. If they look like they're in trouble, we jump in.
Okay.
We run the survivability of ourselves.
Okay. I can work with that.
If they go missing without any knowledge, you will be in the dark.
If they go missing, this whole expedition gets screwed up.
My assumption is they probably would they have gone to the wall?
That's my assumption.
That's this way, correct? Correct, they are there.
Supposedly that thing was seen out today.
On the other side. I could reach her.
Ask her what's happening.
Please. I don't
She
think
seems
she
to
can
be
hear
responding
us.
to you. She responded to you, didn't she?
No.
Say something to her before you do something stupid. If I tried to stab my way to get in there, you'd kill me.
I left her in there.
Try saying something.
Rose. See, she got quiet. She could be wandering away.
Again.
Rose?
No?
Rose. You stopped at... You stopped at 10. You stopped at 10. 11. Yeah. Where are you right now, Rose? Rose,
Arm on your shoulder
move?
before
Can
you actually
come
make
to the sound of
contact.
my voice?
Don't play with that wall.
Rose, please. Can you hear me?
Yeah, am I having another dream?
No, it's me. It's really me. I need you to come to my voice, please. I need you to tell me what you see. Where are you?
You're not supposed to be here.
I'm not. I'm outside. Our time's limited. Yeah. What do you see right now?
I see the upside, just the forest, and there's a wall, and
Can you come to the wall? Is that where my voice is?
yeah, I can try.
Try. Keep talking to us. There's a lot of people worried about you, you know.
Wait, who's so worried?
You're a hero.
What?
Yeah. You gotta keep coming. Are you at the mall? What do you mean? I know. But she wouldn't want you in there like this. I can only imagine she'd be incredibly heartbroken.
I'll try that.
No one's done anything stupid
I
so
can try to
far.
cut the wall.
What's going on?
It's how I got in.
What's going on
Bobby
here?
thinks it's a
What
bad
if it-
idea.
No, you can't. What if it takes you back in?
I think they're talking to
Then
someone
I'll come
in
get
there.
you, and we'll get back out. I met a man named Torres. He taught me how to fight. I'm a real magical girl now. Like, I actually did it. We made it out.
I don't think they're gonna do anything stupid at the moment. I think there's too many of us near here at the moment.
I should step back.
Yeah.
Hmm? I can't hear you. You're too. You speak too.
Still there. Don't act rash.
I'm not. I don't just do things.
Wait, can you hear me too? I thought she could only hear you.
I don't know, Rose. Can you hear Poca too?
I can't. It's a person.
Damn it.
It's fine.
Wait, what?
There's stuff happening.
Wait, get back, Poca.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it.
What is that?
Look back.
Rose.
Grabs, drags you over to the tree.
What? Wait, what happened? What?
I'm coming. Yo, what is going on?
Sorry, didn't mean to startle you.
What is what happened?
Were you
What the heck are you?
in there, in the wall?
Yeah.
Well, they got you back somehow. Just, I want to keep distance from that wall.
Rose.
Hi.
Rose. You're actually. Was it really you?
I'm not having a dream, am I? Is that actually?
Yeah. I got a little older. You know,
I'm really tall.
Taurus was like, I met this dude in there named Taurus, and he was like, I'm gonna teach you how to fight and get out of here. Yeah, I did. I got you.
Was there anybody there with you? Was there anybody else there with you on the other side?
No. I was by myself.
Give her a second, just a bit.
I fucking feel like I'm about to old man. Oh.
If you need to throw up.
I'm sorry.
It's just really good to see you.
Just a minute, that's all.
I hate to.
Have you eaten in a while?
You don't. No.
Let's go.
Are you
back
injured at
and
all?
get food
I don't.
And recover.
I'm sorry. I don't think so.
Okay. Try not to overwhelm you, but just want to make sure you're okay.
We were going to try to storm the castle to get you out.
Oye.
Taurus, I heard you. I'm coming. I'll be there soon. Just wait. We need to come home together, okay? Please. How much I missed you.
Friend, we'll be going soon.
Good. Well, I'll make sure while he gets back, alright.
Okay.
You need a hand?
No, I'm good. John.
You're down shorter than usual.
I'm fine.
Guys, people are starting to crowd the area. We have to leave before a Titan spawns.
Okay.
We could talk
I
more
was just
back
making
at
sure she didn't do anything stupid.
No, I understand, and thank you so much for that. I know what you were doing. We should go, though.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
We'll go.
Thanks for not letting me stop.
She is upset for understandable reasons.
Oh.
Not him. If she's not coming back, then I'm going there. That's it.
I do not see the others coming. Where are they?
They'll probably be a little slower, but on their way. A couple new people showed up, so... gotta keep up with...
I'll be making sure that they get home safely.
Thank you. Leave Moye alone.
Walk through the barrier. Your lantern lights up. You once again figure out the power of death forcing you to it.
That's it?
Yes, then. And for a second, you believe you see wings, but it's early.
Oi.
Okay. I get it. Thank you. I got the message.
What message?
And I'm going, and I shouldn't doubt myself.
Going where?
What do you mean, where? Whether I'm choosing or not, I'm going. I was debating whether I should go or not because I wouldn't be useful. This is a clear indication that I have to go now.
You're not soloing this.
I'm not gonna. But if they try to stop me, I will not stand for it. You heard what they called him? He's not.
I didn't hear. What did they call Torres?
They're so certain that there are two sides. There are two towns. There's this one and then the other one. And each town has the same representatives. And if their Torres was the good one, then what does that make our Torres? What does that make my Torres? I'm not leaving him over there. Belongs here with me. I don't care what Okomi and everybody else says. He's not evil.
I know that look. I know that tone of voice. Not changing your mind, so... all I ask... you go with a group. And if the group won't have you, find me.
If they try to stop me from bringing Taurus back, it's not the first time I've blasphemed against my god. Did everybody else just stay behind?
There's two different people working to pull them away. But I wasn't gonna let you run solo.
Stupid. She's gonna go back. Your concern is appreciated. Oh, I lost. Okay. she gets to come back and not him. And I'm just expected to just leave him behind because he's the evil. Now that she's here, I don't even think that there's going to be... What reason now is there to go over if she's here? They're not gonna go over just for him. The whole reason why Okomi wanted to go there was to find Rose, and she made her way back.
Can't speak for
I don't know what to
Okomi, but we can figure out a group.
You know that they won't go. They're not gonna go for him. If you heard the way they spoke about him in the group, you would know that they've made up their mind. They're so convinced. They were trying to talk me out of it. That just because I like someone, they're not going to endanger the mission. They're not going to bring over an obviously evil person from that side here. And that I should just give up. I already lost him once. From what I thought was him. I don't think I can bear losing him again.
Get some rest. I'm gonna go see who I can persuade.
The whole mission's scrubbed now because she came back. The whole reason everybody was going to go.
Hey, are you okay?
No. Rose came back. And he didn't.
But we still have an expedition.
For what?
Was Rose the
whole reason?
The
whole reason to go was to rescue Rose. And now she's back. What reason else is there to go now? And you heard the way that they were talking about Torres, about how obviously evil he was. They're not going to risk bringing over him back. Because the good Torres died.
Rose was the black-haired person?
Yes. That dog person, that dog lady, was the whole reason Okomi was going to go rescue. So how is it fair that she gets to come back and he doesn't?
Well, we still have to... Should we still explore the other side? Document it?
What for? It's obviously such a dangerous place that even going on that mission was almost certain death. They're not gonna go just for an exploratory mission. It was a rescue mission. And they're not gonna go rescue an evil person.
But do you believe he's evil?
Of course I don't.
Well,
But you saw I was the only one there that was speaking for him. Everybody else was so convinced. You heard them.
I didn't hear them.
They were all trying to convince me not to go. Or at least trying to convince that if he was evil, that I should just let him go. Because there's no way they were going to bring him, an evil person, quote unquote, from that side here.
Well, then why don't we go ourselves?
Because I don't have the keys. I don't know how to get there. They have the key.
Termina has the key. I can get it.
I was thinking of that. Let's steal it.
We also need a map, because we don't know where we're going.
We have the translation of the book.
One of those people is Meg. Note to self, stay away from ledges.
Stairs aren't so fun either.
Oh, they're a lot nicer to tumble down than the edge, at least.
Give me a moment.
Learn feather fall, like I did.
Oh, then I'd be too OP, if I'm going to be honest with you. I can't have no weaknesses.
Making assumptions on something that we don't know.
If we need to, we have the knowledge of how to use the star key fragment, whatever. If they don't show back up, then our option is to go, because even if this is important to them, we're running out of time. We're wasting time.
Yes,
we don't
I
know
agree.
what's happening.
Do you have the key?
Time, Akomi is the most valuable person in this entire fucking potential party.
None of these people are the one.
Do you have the key fragments with you at the moment?
The thing she
I do.
They do. That we need
Can I
to
borrow them for a
have is
moment?
teamwork. If she can't
For what?
for even a moment to explain what's going on to us.
Maybe it was time
Don't
sensitive.
really
Stop
have time to
accusing her of
explain, but
shit when you don't know what's happening.
Then so she could spend 2 seconds to say
to someone else. If there's anything to do with the wall, we're coming with you.
All right, everyone, order, order. Come along.
Akko.
Termina and I are in possession of the star key fragments. We have the ability to open it.
My
If they are
point
not
is
here
that you
by the
shouldn't jump
time
to
in the
fucking
afternoon, I am
conclusions.
speaking, Akko!
I'm just pointing out the fact that they're right over there.
Akko! They are? Then bring them in here!
right over there.
We've been waiting on them for hours! If they do not show up, we have the means of going. Mochi, Pine, Termina, and I will be going along if they do not come along.
Moi will be going with you.
Moi will be going with us as well.
I'm with you and Termina. I'm coming along as well as possible.
We need to minimize as many, if possible, yes, but we need to minimize as many.
So
these Titans come along, the more people show up.
The situation has changed.
We need to keep small.
Rose is back.
What? Whoa!
However,
I'm going to bed.
Moi is going to dig her way in there one way or another. She feels she still has a connection to Torres. She's going to go after it. We can either help her or deal with her punching a hole on her own.
Not gonna let her punch another hole in this wall. We have enough cracks.
I'm just gonna walk in.
She needs to be convinced.
I'll go with her.
We need more time.
More time.
Go back in. Don't let her go in there.
The only thing that's going to convince her...
You talk to me like this is my responsibility. I've been trying to herd these people all day into organizing something, and everyone just keeps running off at the slightest distraction.
I'm talking about it like you guys are talking about helping her get in there.
Yes, because the plan the entire day is to enter there.
Do you have more information that as
Rose
to why
is
we should
out.
not go right away?
Rose is out.
So that's one of two that were involved.
No longer concerned, that's not what we're talking about.
That is not the concern. But the concern is that Moi wants to go in right away. The longer that people
Lock
wait
her
in
up
there,
for
the
a couple of
faster they
days. We
age.
need more time.
Frankly,
it's Torres.
Frankly,
It's Torres that she wants. We don't even know
frankly,
if it's really
the issue-
Torres or not.
This is not. That's not the fucking issue.
I'm
Oh
going
my
to
fucking
bed.
God, I
This
hate
has been
this.
an
I
effort
fucking hate this.
in futility.
All right,
This
then
has been
explain.
Hey, you wouldn't have said that if it was about Akami, would you? So that's rather selfish of you, frankly. No offense. But also, the more important thing, that is the big issue, is the biggest issue is we need to take care of this as quickly as possible so that it will stop fucking happening.
Time appears to be does be of the essence, but at the rate that we're going, we're only running headfirst into more problems.
Yes.
I only
Also, now I leave for like 20 minutes, and now you guys have completely changed your tune.
No, I am not. I am getting pissed off at everybody yelling.
Is Mr. Bear here?
Because we kind of disbanded, and then I come back and they're all yelling at each other because they're like, okay, they're taking an hour.
I apologize for running out.
But at the same time, I have been a proponent for getting in there as soon as possible the whole time, and not just to save Rose. I just want you to know that my stance, personally, is that we shouldn't wait a few days, because the longer we wait, the more issues we're gonna have.
Feels like it might be over. I'm starting to think this is no longer my problem.
And I just want you to know that. Yes,
We've received more information, right? We've received more information, so we want to run with it, don't we?
90% of his soul is gone already.
Is the information actionable?
We need to get it out of her first.
I don't think that's a few days thing, though, is what I'm saying.
Well, I'm going to take a guess and say none of this is anything I can do. If anyone needs me, I'll be around. But I don't think anyone will. Alright, I'm going to do something.
I'd rather not disappear.
Did somebody yell at you?
We need to go to the operation.
Oh no. Oh. They respawned. It was she was having a panic attack.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
There are two people taking care. If you want to go too, feel free. But
We don't want to overwhelm her. Just let you know. She respawned. Just let you know. So she's not in here right now.
Okay.
She, a lot of people were yelling at her all at once in there, and it kind of like it made her have a panic attack. So,
fuck.
Not what I wanted to do to people. Shit.
I was trying to like keep it like level, but everybody. By the time I showed up, everybody was already yelling at each other. Like I was just trying to say, "Hey, they're right over there," and I got fucking screamed at, and I was like, "Holy shit! Okay, this is getting heated really quick."
I couldn't really diffuse the situation.
Well, I think that's it. Tomorrow, no discussion, action.
I agree. I agree.
What anyone else thinks.
I agree.
Because
the more we discuss it, the more issues it causes.
Well, and while we were having that discussion, we were doing the thing that we've ragged on another RP for doing. He showed up to interact, and we just blew him right off.
I didn't want to. I was really mad about that, honestly. I didn't want to like interrupt the scene, but I was really mad about that.
We'll talk later, alright?
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll take a moment to just take a deep breath.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just really frustrated from that whole scenario. Like, I did not like everybody yelling at each other like that, personally, because I figured something like that might happen.
Is it starts causing bleed. It starts causing really bad bleed. Everyone starts getting frustrated. Everyone starts getting stressful. And people react.
Yeah, and that's what I was worried about. That's why I was like running over, like, no, honey,
no one is actually mad at each other. It will take them a little bit. Once they calm down, it should be okay. But that also means everyone else is going to have to just relax, get it out of their system.
A little stressy now. Hold on. Just let me breathe out. Okay. I don't want to go back out there until I'm all good.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like I missed most of the trauma. So, hey.
Yeah. It was really heated, like, almost instantly. Like, I showed up, and we're trying to talk, and then it just, like, went from a talk to instant yelling, and I didn't know what led up to it, because I showed up as it was starting.
I saw that whole group there, and I'm just sitting there, it's like, let's just go over here and away from the mob of people with the already stressed out individuals. But as soon as they just jumped over there, I was like, fuck, okay, they're just gonna go over
We're de-stressing over here.
Yes.
You know, the hunter had a good point. There really needs to be someone, some kind of hierarchy, some kind of organization in some way.
We've got two of them. We've got
a free part only works if on respect, and nobody has respect around here.
I was almost murdered.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
There were
I guess when
several
Rose
people
came back,
who
so did my
had
narcolepsy.
visions and then heard their god say help. Right.
You lost your narcolepsy?
Just so you are aware, if you haven't been
You lost your narcolepsy?
the
I
portal
guess.
lock that I made.
I don't know. I
have a vision.
I haven't fallen
But I
asleep
heard that from the
recently. I don't know.
A basic explanation, and that it might not work, but she has it.
That's what that picture was?
So is that your connection with God?
That was
With Death
weird.
too? Now that it's been reconnected.
I guess.
I heard it just now.
Excuse me, Miss
That
Librarian.
could happen when we try to feed them spicy cheese.
Sorry, I am dealing with so many things. What is it?
Because, as you have helped me with my voice, I wish to return the favor by joining this research team.
Aye, we'll be meeting in the library after hours today.
I do whatever I can, even throw my life.
Continuing on to tomorrow.
Getting towards back.
Since we are no longer going through the wall, we have plenty of time to do
I don't want
things.
anybody else losing
Mochi.
their lives. Do not.
Do not worry.
Just the word help.
If you say that again, you're staying. Because I don't want heroes. I don't want somebody who to sacrifice themselves for someone else. I want everybody back.
What is their name?
Mirai.
Okay. Well,
I won't try to die.
we need to do... We're going to need to go deep into the library. This is an expedition we can do at this point. Are you all ready? We will need some supplies and provisions. It may take a while.
As ready as I've been all day.
Supplies and provisions are in the library?
I'm sorry, but your voice modulator is a little bit wonky, my dear. Here, let me adjust that for you. You got
How
it?
big is this library?
Literally spelunking in the archives. Yeah.
I'll keep spelunking. It's not a cave. It's a little bit more refined than that. It's a labyrinth, okay? It's a labyrinth. It's all bookshelves. There's no. It's curved
you
stuff.
can't climb on the bookshelf.
Enough that we need supplies and provisions.
Question.
Answer.
Are there any beholders or any of creatures of that in deeper where we're going? In the archives?
Archive is usually very, very empty, though you know how we all seem to appear here randomly. There's bound to be something down in the deeper levels that has accidentally stumbled upon my archive.
Probably more flying books.
I sure hope not.
no.
Those were annoyance.
Please, no.
Just cleaned up the library too, god damn it.
Shadow demon.
We shouldn't have too much to worry in terms of combat, though the shadows do sometimes play some tricks. The idea is just to stay close. Otherwise, you might get lost. Would you like to join us?
Sure.
Of covering my eyes.
Here?
We're still losing you.
We're still losing you.
What are we looking for?
We're looking for two people.
You guys wouldn't happen to see Moss, would you? Little short guy.
Moss?
Box here.
I have not.
I haven't seen him all day.
We are looking for three things. I've not forgotten your request about the airship and the ships that come along with it. That will be the easy part.
Yeah.
Next part will be not as easy. We'll need to look for more information regarding the titans of this land, those that are held here in this cage. And lastly, we also need to look at the individual deities that seem to be calling out to everyone, saying single word, help.
Happen to find any books on demons that may have been here long ago? This is a side
Demons?
thing. Tell me. Yeah,
I'll see what I can find.
I seem to be fighting my own.
Your own what?
Demon.
Metaphorically or like an actual demon? Like they're coming to you as your mother or father.
Moi, there is hope.
I hate
we know this. It is going to be okay. Yeah, I promise.
Okay.
Shall we meet in the library?
Yes.
We've got work to do.
Oh, great! Another one that's proves out of nowhere.
Stays for leaping the mixed bag.
Oh, that's really not it.
That's an understatement.
Take
Seems now, though,
a little bit of information
focus is back on research for a bit, so... Slightly lower key, I'm okay with it.
Oh, so you're waiting on God to get back to you on something?
Yeah.
Come, let us spectate the bout.
Oh no.
Take it slow.
It's, I think those kids just need a lot of rest and a lot of people not talking to them for a little bit.
If nothing else, I can
they
give
got
last
intercepted
right.
before entering the fight pit. Dang it, they got intercepted.
I'll fight him.
Alright, well, I'm gonna
Might be amusing.
keep an eye on people.
I should fight somebody, matter of fact.
Get some rest yourself if you can.
No.
Oh well. Thank you.
I don't think that was very fair of you.
Wow, it legit sounded like you just laid down on a beanbag. Good job. The realism. What are you doing?
Oh, I thought he was coming down here.
We were supposed to have. Did Mr. Daggio not come down?
We probably thought that they already went. But, I don't think they have.
Where is Mr. Daggio?